Just a really formal wedding, romantic wedding theme. Oh, this just takes my breath away. It's actually rustic. Oh God, I like all three of these. Actually decide. Good afternoon, upgraders. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Grace. It is Sunday and that means another daily vlog for you guys, and I'm actually going to add to the wedding series today. So if you don't know, Amy and I were engaged. We got engaged on Christmas Eve last year, 2019, and COVID kind of hit pretty soon afterwards, and so wedding planning was kind of put on the back burner, but restrictions are easing, things are going back to normal, and now we're kind of left with like 12 months to just really plan a wedding. So wedding planning is well underway. And a quick side note, you guys have been loving some of my really cute little white outfits lately, so I thought I would throw this one back on. It's been a while since we've seen this top. Very cute. This one is from ASOS again. I'll link it down below. Now Amy really wanted to be here for this vlog, but she actually couldn't make it today, and that's okay, because what we're going to choose today, we actually both have kind of the same taste in. So I'm going to try and not make too many big decisions without her, but also we're actually going to try and pick the entire theme for the wedding today. So that is what we're doing. We are doing wedding theme picking, I guess, or choosing our wedding theme. So that means like colors, decor, like any floral kind of stuff, any like added decorations that we need to get. That's what we're trying to pick, like kind of like the vibe, the setting for the wedding. Now we have our venue picked, so I'm going to actually show you some photos from there to kind of set the scene and see what we're working with, because our venue is actually stunning. It's on a winery. Let's pull it up now. This is the Instagram of our actual wedding venue, and it is incredible. I scroll through it all the time, and these are my absolute favorite photos from the venue. The kind of ones that set the same vibe that I'm aiming for, have the same feel and mood as like what we really want. So like I said, it's set on a winery, and it's actually got a lot of acreage to play with. There's a lot of different spots at the actual venue that you can host your ceremony, and then there's a big reception hall at the front. But you'll see in these photos, this one I really like because it really shows you like how out in the open it is, and how green and just rolling hills. It really like sets the vibe for the afternoon. I think this one's really pretty because it really shows the landscape. I really like this one. This one I love just because it's like a little bit dramatic, and I really like it, and it kind of, there's something about the photo, like the editing of this photo, it sets the kind of mood that I really vibe with. But then this one's my favorite one. This is it. This is like the ultimate photo. We have to get this photo. They're like walking down the vineyards. It's just them. The sun's just about to set. I just think it's so moody and beautiful and clean. Like there's not massive decorations, it's just them outside, like really beautiful. So that's our venue, that's what we're playing with, and like it's an incredible spot. We wouldn't have picked it otherwise. It was definitely not the one that we thought we were going to go with. Originally we were looking down the coast, so have like a beachside wedding. I really like nature, the hills, the forest, that kind of stuff. Amy really likes the beach, and down the peninsula they kind of meet together. So we really thought that, but we've actually ended up in the countryside, which is completely different. But when we saw this place, we just fell in love with it, and we thought it was exactly our vibe and where we really wanted to like spend this special day. So that is what we're working with. Now I'm actually going to go through Pinterest, my Pinterest. I have been Pinteresting my little heart out the last couple days, trying to find the exact type of like vibe and theme that we really want for our wedding, and I've narrowed it down to 3 different options. So the first one I really like is formal, just a really formal wedding. It's very clean, it's very classic, which I really like, and I just really like the vibe of it. The second one is romantic. Now this one's really cute because I feel like this is me mostly. I feel like it's soft, it's quiet, it's subtle, and it's just really intimate. I think that's what I'm really craving from our wedding, is just quiet, like intimate, like celebration. And I feel like all of the romantic wedding themes that I've seen really like nail that one. Then the last one is actually rustic, because I felt like the venue that we picked actually has a lot of elements of that kind of stuff, and actually the reception hall, which I'll show you some photos of now, really has a rustic vibe to it. They have wine barrels. It's almost like a cellar door kind of themed room, so it could definitely swing that way as well. But we're going to quickly go through them all now, and hopefully by the end of this we'll actually decide. So we're going to start with the first one, which was the formal wedding theme, and I've just typed in formal wedding into Pinterest, and we're just going to scroll through it and I'll pull up exactly the ones that I really like. But I'm already like kind of vibing this one so hard. Like the first photo off the bat, straight away, elegant greenery. It's stunning. I really like this vibe. It's kind of dark, it's kind of, it looks like it's going to be quiet and intimate, and I just love it. I really like this. Then there's something like this, which I think is more on the like romantic side, maybe even rustic, less formal. This isn't really what I picture for a formal wedding, but I really like it. Very cute. This is probably what I picture for like a formal wedding. That very classic seating at the round tables, the really tall centerpieces, that kind of stuff. I feel like this is very, very classic. Again, even this one I feel like is kind of on the romantic side of things. There's just something about an outdoor wedding that I feel is like rustic or like romantic, a little bit more nichey, not as like classic and formal. Okay, now I've searched formal wedding decor, and this is very what I was thinking. This is very classic. A lot of round tables, a lot of high centerpieces, lots of florals, like very classic. It kind of looks like the formal decor themes are tied to maybe a little bit more expensive decor themes as well. Like it looks very expensive, and maybe these are just really, really bougie DIY brides who just did it all themselves. Maybe it is, but it looks really expensive. It looks like this would be a very expensive wedding kind of theme. Okay, what about if we try romantic? This was our second one, romantic wedding decor. There we go. We'll click on that one. Okay, so pretty similar to the formal ones actually. A lot of centerpieces, a lot of florals, very intricate, like well made up table settings. Maybe a little bit more moody though than the formal one. The formal one had very like classic lighting. This one's got lots of candles, lots of fairy lights, which I really vibe with. I think that sets such a nice theme and like tone to your wedding. Oh, there's just something about photos like these. There's something about that slightly darkened mood lighting that really, really speaks to me. I really vibe that. I think it looks gorgeous. Oh, look at this. It's like a whole collage of a wedding. That looks incredible, but I would say that that's a lot more rustic than romantic. I'm looking, here we go. This is what I'm thinking when I say romantic, like just huge florals, all candles, and this one is stunning. I think the canopy of fairy lights is so classical and just so beautiful. I really, really like this. I'm starting to see a bit of a theme in the ones that I'm liking. It's a lot of greenery, a lot of candles, a lot of fairy lights. I really like that, and a lot of white. So maybe green and white. I know that that's a really in like theme color at the moment, and I know that our wedding venue actually has had so many couples decorate the place like that. Like this, I really, really like. It's so classic and simple and just really beautiful. The colors really, really work. Oh, even this, like this is probably too extravagant. And when I say probably, I mean definitely too extravagant for us, but like what a vibe. This is such a mood. Okay, now hold up. This photo right here looks very, very similar to the chapel that we will be getting married in. It's almost identical. I wouldn't say identical. I would change those two double doors in the middle to a huge glass window, and that's kind of the vibe for our ceremony. So I really, really like this photo, and it's just the wooden chairs, white room, and then greenery, which I think I'm really, really liking. It's clean, it's classic, it looks really beautiful and natural. Oh, this just takes my breath away. This is so beautiful. I really love this. Okay, let's type in rustic wedding decor. There we go, top one. Here we go. Okay. Oh God, guys, I like all three of these straight off the bat. So obviously the rustic theme, that was gonna be all wood and like natural timbers, natural tones, natural colors, lots of outside. I knew it'd be lots of greenery, but I really like this one as well. Lots of green. Oh, I think these little white flowers are so cute. So I didn't think I was gonna like the rustic one. I thought it was gonna be maybe a little bit too outback for me, because that's not really me and Amy. We're not from the country. We don't really resonate with that kind of vibe or mood. It's beautiful, but it's not us. But this is so much like classier than I thought it was gonna be. Like this is stunning. Candle lanterns hanging from a tree. Like, and this here, just using a tree as part of your decor is gorgeous. I think there's definitely some elements of the rustic wedding that I don't resonate with that much. Like this kind of vibe I think is so beautiful if that is your kind of theme, but I think it's just a little bit too crafty for me. I like things really clean, really uncluttered, just very elegant, very simple. Really something like this. I feel like you could take my theme and put it into each different of the categories and it would still work. You could make it really formal, you can make it really romantic, or you could still keep it like as rustic as it is. And I think I kind of want to find a balance somewhere in between the three of them. Okay, so they are my three themes that I'm really loving and really vibing at the moment. I think we're gonna actually somehow, I really thought we were gonna pick one today, but I think we're somehow just gonna fall somewhere in between the three of them, like take the best bits of all the three of them that we like the most. But as a little bit of a sneak peek, I'm actually gonna show you my Pinterest, just a few little ones that I've saved to do with the wedding. So I'm gonna show you that right now. I don't wanna give too much away to you guys. So this is one of the wedding Pinterest boards. And you guys can see that we really, really like. It's kind of in between that casual, rustic and romantic vibe, but you can see a lot of greenery, a lot of clean cuts, like a lot of really simple decor. And again, I'm just looking at it and I love it all. There's a few sneaky dress looks in there as well. And then we come to the decor and I just think it's stunning. I think the natural native greenery and the white is really where we're gonna land. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna show you too much more because I don't wanna give too much away, but I am loving showing you guys all of the bits of our wedding planning. It's been so much fun and you guys are loving it so far. If you haven't seen the other vlogs, then you need to go and check them out right now. We've gone and done our guest list, which was incredibly difficult, so much harder than we thought it was going to be. And in the last one, I actually gave you a free resource. It's a free PDF download of my entire wedding book template. And I handmade it myself and I linked it in the description down below. So if you haven't seen that one, go and check it out. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. You guys will be seeing so much more wedding content the more we plan it. So I hope you guys liked it. Otherwise, we'll see you on Tuesday and Thursday for your weekly upgrade vlogs. Bye guys.